Welcome to Bar Prep Vlog 1. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to a new vlog. Whoa, I just woke up. I'm so sorry. I feel like, do I still have mascara on from last night? I can't tell. Anyways, good morning. Basically, I was gonna vlog. I did vlog my first day of bar prep, which was 2 days ago. I didn't like the video. A lot of it was just me like figuring out what was going on, and I didn't think that was necessarily helpful. So I thought I would just wait a couple of days, and now I feel like I have developed a routine. And I think I kind of understand what I'm doing a little bit more. So I thought I would take you through a day of bar prep with me. We are starting this morning off at 5:30 a.m. So I have just decided, for me personally, I want to get started on bar prep as early in the morning as possible and kind of divide it into two sections, if you will. So I want to get all the video lectures done early in the morning and then take a couple hours off and then do some practice problems in the afternoon. Specifically right now, I have just been doing MBE practice questions in the afternoon, for all subjects. So even subjects that I haven't reviewed yet, I've just been doing practice questions just to kind of get the lay of the land and get familiar with what the questions look like, and honestly just see how much I remember from 1L. So I'm just gonna take you through the day. So right now I'm about to go get some coffee. Like I said, it's 5:30, so I actually feel pretty good. And then we are really just gonna post up and start listening to these lectures. I'm doing Themis, so we are starting with contracts, and I have probably I think 6 or 7 lectures to listen to today. Overall, I have felt really good about contracts, just because not only did I take 1L contracts, but I also took UCC sales, and that was like a class I did relatively well in, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, things are pretty good on the contracts front. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. I got a venti shaken espresso with almond milk, 2 pumps of hazelnut, no classic, and a scoop of vanilla bean. I usually get a grande. Today I'm getting a venti because I'm up a little bit earlier. I just woke up at 5:30 and I was just like, you know what? I might as well just knock this stuff out so it doesn't loom over me all day. Let's go home. When you launch Themis, this is what comes out. So you have a day of you have all your activities for the day if you choose to do the directed study. So today I have 6 lectures to listen to and a review lecture handout. Then I have some drills. I have the final review outline to look over, and then I have an MBE contracts and sales. I think these are practice questions. So I'm just gonna start watching these, try to knock these out early. To go with this, I have the little outline where they have a bunch of fill in the blank questions. So as I go, I started doing this yesterday, so I'll just fill in the blanks. It just helps me focus and not stop paying attention and not look at my phone during the lecture. So we're gonna get started on these. It's 5:50 right now. I'll let you know how long they take. Okay, everyone, it is 9:30 right now. I actually probably did bar prep from 5:50 to around 8:30, 8:40. So got around 3 hours of work in, and I finished the daily tasks for Themis. I basically just had, I'll show you when I get home, but I had lectures to listen to. So I listened to 7 lectures. I listened to some of them on normal speed if they're concepts I don't know. But for example, expectation damages, I did a ton of that in UCC. So I'll listen to that on 1.5 to 2 times speed. But other things I just started taking notes on, if I had no recollection of it at all. And then I had some flashcards to go through. And then I had a final assessment, which I got 100% on, which they're not those aren't bar questions. Those are basic comprehension. Did you listen to the lecture questions? So that's not really I have not been getting 100% on bar style questions. I've been hitting around 50%, which honestly I think is pretty good for having just started studying. But I'm at the gym right now. It's 9:30 now. For the next few hours I'm actually going to take off My goal is to study from Monday through Fridays around 6 hours a day. So I've hit around 3 hours. I'm probably going to get another 2 to 3 hours in this afternoon, but I want to take a lot of my day off to like let the material marinate. And then I think the mornings are going to be for lectures and the afternoons are going to be for practicing. And then Saturdays, I'm going to try to do like 3 hours in the morning, nothing too crazy. And Sundays, I'm going to take off. And that I think is going to be my schedule for the first month or so of bar prep. The second month, I'm technically studying for 10 weeks. So I guess the second 6 weeks or so, I can adjust and study more if I need to. But right now, I really don't want to burn out. So I think like 5 to 6 hours a day during the week, take a lighter Saturday and take Sunday off seems like the ideal plan. But if you've studied for the bar exam, please let me know what you did in the comments, because I'm just like interested to hear and everybody's kind of like strategies. The one thing I will say is just like, I found myself doing exactly what I did before law school. Before law school, I was on law school admissions all the time, the subreddit, and they basically just like it's a lot of fear mongering on that subreddit. There's a lot of like things that just really cause me a lot of anxiety when I get on that subreddit. And I entered law school and I realized that a lot of that stuff isn't necessarily true, or at least it's not true for everybody. For example, like your LSAT score is predictive of how you do in law school. I found that to be 100% not true at all. And I freaked myself out going into law school because of that, because I had read that on the subreddit. So I know that those things aren't necessarily true, and I still find myself on r/bar exam reading about these people who are like, unless you study for 10 hours a day, you will fail. And I start to worry, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not doing enough. But I have to trust the process. I have to know myself and know that I will burn out. And I also have to know that I think generally I'm not starting off in a bad position. I think the classes I took in law school were pretty great. The only classes I didn't take that are on the bar exam are Crim Pro and Trust and Estates. So I took everything else. And Crim Pro, I did take white collar crime, so I know a little bit of criminal procedure. But yeah, so I think I'm in a not a terrible position to be starting studying. So I'm really just trying to like focus on myself. And I know if I put in the work, if I put in 5 to 6 hours a day, if I like complete the program, things are going to be okay. So that's what I'm telling myself, at least. But I just like found it funny that I was falling into that same trap that I fell into before law school again. Anyways, I'm going to go work out now. I'm not really in the mood to do this, but it's going to be part of my schedule. So yeah, I'm hoping that typically Monday through Friday, I can work from like, 6 to 9-ish, and then take like a break for pretty much the whole afternoon, and then pick it up around like 2 or 3 to 5. That's kind of the goal, but let's go in, let's work out. It's 10:37. I actually had a really good workout. I have been since October, really, like I started a little mini cut basically, like right after my second half marathon, where I really just stopped prioritizing lifting super, super heavy and just like cut my calories just a teeny tiny bit. And since October, I've probably lost around like 6 or 7 pounds. That works out to around like a pound a month. So this is like very, very slow. Which is exactly what I wanted, because I really just kind of wanted to like focus more on athleticism for the summer and less on like lifting really heavy. So I just didn't need to like bulk anymore, because guys, for a long time I was eating like so much. But it feels good because honestly, like summer's starting and I feel very athletic. My workouts are good. And also like, I feel like I'm eating, like my grocery bill isn't as high anymore because I'm not like eating 18 meals a day. Guys, it was crazy how much I had to eat to like sustain, like to build muscle. It was just so much, but I'm really happy with where I'm at in terms of like lifting and stuff. Just taking a step back from really heavy stuff and just focusing more on just being athletic has been like a lot of fun. So I'm gonna head home now. I'm gonna shower, get ready for the day. I don't know, Nathan I think is finishing up his videos for the day. I think we're probably gonna do our second half of bar prep this afternoon together. But honestly, like it's summer vacation, so I'm probably gonna like take a shower and relax for a couple hours until around like 2:30 or so, and then we'll come in for the second half of our bar prep. But I will say, I got my first grade back while I was in the gym, and I got white collar crime, which this was the grade I was most worried about, because if you guys watched my video, this was the final we studied for the least. We studied for 12 hours for this exam, and when I say that's all we did, I really mean it. This was not a class we paid like any attention to. Like, it was really hard for me to focus in that class because it was like 2 hours on a Wednesday evening, and I never outlined throughout the class. Like, I went into the exam with like 2 outlines from like friends who had taken the class. That was literally it. And we studied for 12 hours, and like, I do not know how we did it, but like, we did really well. But that just goes to show, sometimes I feel like in law school, like the classes you don't try for at all, you do really well in. And I've had classes where I put a lot of work in, like antitrust, for example. I put a ton of work, and I didn't do poorly, but I didn't do as well as I did in white collar crime. It's just like, it's so like random sometimes. Like, as much as you study, like sometimes you just will do poorly. It just depends on the class. It depends on how the professor's grade, stuff like that. So I'm really happy with that, actually. Like, my first grade came in, it was good. It was one of my better grades in law school, actually. So like, I'm not upset about it. So I'm gonna go home now, and we're gonna get ready for the day. It is 1:30 p.m. I got home from the gym, I showered, I got ready. I had to film something and edit a video. So I edited the video. Look who came to join me.
Can't stay away.
I know. We made a little sad lunch. It was so sad. We're really trying to save money, so we're not.
Yeah, we're out.
I know, so we're trying not to go out to lunch, but it was just like not a good time. But I think it's 1:30, so I think maybe like in an hour we're gonna start doing some practice problems. Maybe for like an hour, hour and a half ish, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. We can like discuss them, whatever. But like, honestly, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, and right now we're gonna go on a run.
No.
Maybe a walk.
No.
What if we walk to Starbucks and get water?
I thought nap. That's what I was thinking.
Maybe a nap.
Because I was like, so I've been reading this book called Why We Sleep, and they talk about the health.
Reading it?
Yeah, I haven't finished it. It's a slow read. I'm really trying to digest. But they talk a lot about like biphasic sleep and how we evolved to sleep in 2 phases: a longer sleep at night and then a short sleep during the day. And how like cultures that adopt like the midday siesta like generally have better health outcomes and like less cardiovascular like events. So because of that, I thought I would take a page out of the book and start taking afternoon naps.
Start.
I mean, I might as well. So probably gonna do that. And then, you know, maybe what we could do is we could like chill for an hour. That'll give my video time to upload too. And then we can walk to Starbucks and do our work there.
That's not a bad idea, but we have to buy something if we're gonna work there.
Yeah, I can buy tea.
Okay,
green tea.
Let's see. Hold on.
Do you have money on your app? I don't. I already
have money on my
checked.
app.
We're really trying not to spend money. Really, because we wanted sushi so bad.
All right, I have $3.44. So here's the
Maybe
deal.
you just load it one more time. Well, we just really decided that we were going to do this.
We did, but
So how about you load it?
what if? So I have 196 stars.
Which is really close.
So what if I buy something with that $3? Something small, like a tall coffee, and then I have the 200 and can buy you like a nice handcraft drink.
I'll load my card.
No, I'll load it. How much should we put on there?
10.
10. I have it pre-set for 30.
Maybe we do 15, and it's the last time. You heard it here first, everyone. This is the last time. The final jam.
The last lash.
I know. So we're going to do that. So we have an hour to kill, and then we're going to go get some work done at the Starbucks. And that'll be nice because we'll have a little afternoon walk, and then we'll post up there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we'll have completed our study for the day. We're at Starbucks. It is 3:08, and we're about to get some studying done, probably for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm going to do, I think, like 30 to 40 practice questions. It just depends how long they take me. So I'm going to do the questions on my iPad, and then I'm going to write any questions I get wrong, the rules, in my notebook. Yes. He bringeth gift.
Here I am, about to die of thirst.
Strawberry cider refresher.
No cheese, right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
No, you were all good. Thank you so much. Do you want any hot sauce or anything for the sandwich?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Actually, a decent, like, quasi-sriracha sauce.
Oh. A day of bar studying done. We just left Starbucks. We were there for like an hour and a half. It was actually pretty good. We each did like...
The whole staff is cheering us on.
Yeah, those staff was.
Little wagon.
They really were. We did 30 practice questions, and I just think that's such a good thing to do, especially like with them, is because like if we get the stuff done, if we get the assignments done in the morning and then just like take like a couple hours in the afternoon and do practice questions,
Yeah.
I think that's just really the best way to do this.
It's a nice breakup. It's a nice way
Yeah,
to,
because
like,
it's like then we still get, you know, like 4.5, 5 hours of studying in a day.
Yeah.
We are feeling pretty good. We're walking home now, and it's 5 o'clock, and we're clocking out for the day.
Clocking out.
But yeah, we actually feel pretty good. We each did 30 practice problems. Nathan got 21 right, which is like, that's really good. Like, that's very high. I got 19.
Because we've only done like a sampling of contracts. So
Right.
review-wise.
So we like don't know anything else. So we're actually feeling really good about how things are going.
It's funny because every time I'd assist Madison, I'd miss her questions for her.
I know. I'd be like, I think
I'm
it's
just
this,
tanking
and
your score.
I know Nathan's like, no, it's this one, and I'm like, I trust Nathan because you know he's over there, you know,
Racking up
being the
points.
wizard. So that's just wrong. All right, walking home now. All right, it's 6:07 right now. I went over to Eric's and he was like, I'm gonna cook you steak today. And he was like, I'm gonna make you steak and potatoes. And I was like, okay. And then like I was on my way over and I was just like, I don't really know if I want to wait for you to cook because like I'm just like a little hungry. And so I was like, hey, like maybe we could just like grab something quick at the store. And then Eric suggested Chipotle. So we just went to Chipotle after a long day, and we're gonna have a little car Chipotle date. I used to eat like,
I think that might be me.
yeah, this is definitely yours. Like back in the day, I used to eat a lot of meals in my car. Oh, it says my name on it. I used to eat a lot of meals in my car, and then I just like when I started dating you, I kind of just stopped
Yeah.
because we always like I'm like, why don't we just eat in the car more? I'm hungry
I don't know.
and we want food now.
Yeah, why wait?
I know, so we're gonna eat at Chipotle here, and then really no plans for the night. We have had like just like a really busy week, so I'm very excited to just like decompress. Oh my gosh, this looks incredible. In case you want my Chipotle order, you want to open yours so I can show, so we can compare. I get white rice. You can shake it.
I don't want to be
No,
in the
it's okay.
background being annoying.
You can shake it. Look at it.
I know, you got on-
You got to do what you got to do. White rice, steak, veggies, corn, and pico. This is like actually looks really good. Let's see what Eric's Chipotle order
It's not
is.
gonna look good now. I shook it up.
No, and it also just doesn't look as good compared to this. There's literally an Uncrustable.
Who did that?
You did that! There's a full Uncrustable that's warm in my car.
We
White
got
rice.
White rice, barbacoa, lettuce, corn salsa, and a little bit of sour cream.
Jeez, mine looks so much better.
What?
We're gonna do this, and then I think we're gonna find somewhere fun to go to for dessert before we go home. But yeah, that's the move. Good morning, everyone. I decided to continue this vlog on to the next day. So it is Friday today. I'm sorry about my air conditioner. It is so hot in here. I just have to have it on right now. But I woke up a little bit later today. I meant to wake up at 5:30, but I don't set alarms, so I woke up at like 6:15, but that's okay. Had a little leisurely morning, and I have been bar prepping for probably around like 40 minutes now. They had us do some practice contracts MPE questions. I got 82.35% of them correct, which is actually really good because right now they were talking about how your goal should be like around 50% correct. We're a lot of like UCC practice questions, so I think that's probably why, but like I'm pretty proud. So this is what it looks like when you complete the task. So it gives you your score and then what your goal score should be. And I finished them pretty quick because we had 30 minutes. So I finished them in 20 minutes. But honestly, I feel pretty good about this. So then let's go back to home and see what we still have to do. I've watched these 2 videos already. Now I'm gonna watch, I think this is like an essay. Oh, this is an essay writing workshop. Then I'm gonna do an actual, like, I have to write like a sample essay, I think. So I have a few more things to do today, but this is like, it feels really good to do the practice questions and for them to go well. So I'm gonna keep working on these, hopefully get all this done by like, I don't know, it looks like a lot. So maybe like noon, I'm not sure, but we will see. Okay, it's literally almost 10:30 and I'm just now doing my skincare for the day. I have been doing the videos. I've probably been working, it's been around 3 hours since I started, but I've probably taken like 45 minutes worth of breaks, including a time where I fell asleep for like 15 minutes. Like, I don't even know how that happened, but basically it's been more contracts. So I did that quiz that I talked to you about, and then I basically watched a video where I just like reviewed the questions that I got wrong, which was, I found very helpful just to see how like they go through the multiple choice questions and just making sure that I was like, the ones I was getting right, I was getting them correct for the right reason. For most of the ones I got right, I had the right idea, like I was applying the right rule, but a couple of them I got right, it was just because I guessed. Like it was not for the correct reason, so I want to make sure that I'm correcting those mistakes as well. But then I fell asleep because there was this guy who was telling you how to answer essay questions, and he was going through pretty much like all of contracts again, and I just like didn't have it in me, so I fell asleep, and then I woke up and finished those. I'm still not done. Today for Themis, I still have a video that he's gonna do where we go through a practice problem, and then I have a actual practice essay that I do by myself, and then I compare it to like a sample practice essay question. So I have those things left to do, but honestly it's just not happening right now. I needed to get up and like move around, so I'm gonna go to the gym now, because my goal during bar prep is to go to the gym around like 9 to 10 every day. I'm definitely not on the same schedule as I was yesterday, but that is okay, because like at the end of the day I do want to have a routine, but also recognize that I do have flexibility. Like if, you know, sometimes things go off track, like this morning I didn't start until over an hour later than I did yesterday, and so that's okay. So we're gonna get ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna clean up my house a little bit, and then we're gonna go, and then hopefully I don't have too much to do. I don't have any more like lectures to sit through, except the one video, so that shouldn't be bad. And then I'm still gonna do my 30 practice questions today. So we're getting back into it. But yeah, let's get ready for the gym. Let's go work out. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I might just do I have toothpaste on me? Oh my gosh, that's so freaking embarrassing. Welcome to bar prep, everybody. I'm going to the gym. It is around like 5 o'clock right now. I thought I would come on and give you a little update. I'm finishing getting ready right now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use the camera as like a mirror. Eric and I are gonna go out to dinner tonight. I finished my bar prep. I did like the practice essay, and honestly, I did an okay job at spotting the issues. My rule statements weren't great. Like I definitely left a lot out, but I don't feel too bad because I did like spot the question was like, what theories could this person recover under in contract? And like I had like the basics. I just need to like learn to fluff it up. And like I think the unique thing from what I'm understanding about bar prep is just like, especially the MEE questions. So there's the MBE, which is the multiple choice, and then there's the MEE, which are essay questions. The interesting thing about the essay questions is that like most of the facts in the essay questions actually like are useful. Like in law school, they put a lot of red herrings in. Like you'll have fact patterns that are 3 to 4 pages long, and you have to pick out the facts that are important. From what I'm gathering, like, and this is what the Themis person said, is just like all the facts are important. So trying to fit the facts into the like analysis, even when sometimes it doesn't feel natural, like I need to learn how to do that. I'm gonna take, this is one of my new favorite hair products. This is the Day Cactus Styling Cream. I already put some in today. I always put it in on like my 3rd day of my hair being washed, and I just use it to like style. But I just want to make sure that like my baby hairs are back. But this really does like keep your hair like absolutely slicked back. I think it looks really nice, especially because like my hair is just, it's so unmanageable. So I'm really glad I finally got this. It was sold out for a really long time. I recommend if you like wearing like a slicked back, like I've done the like wax sticks. I think this stuff is so much better. And then I'm just gonna put on some perfume. I'm doing Dossier's Floral Violet. This is one of my favorite like date night ones. It's like a Marc Jacobs Daisy. Jeez, I just like sprayed that stuff in my mouth. I don't know if the FDA approved this. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna go out to dinner. Very excited. I'll show you my little outfit. I'm wearing this top. This top is from Dry Goods. They're like my favorite store, literally. Like almost all my clothes are from Dry Goods. I think they're super, super cute. So that's where the top is from. These shorts are from Target. These are Some of my favorite high-waisted shorts. They kind of remind me of my Urban Outfitters BDG shorts. They're like a fraction of the price. And then I'm just gonna throw on some sandals and grab a purse. We're gonna head out. Good morning, everyone. It's not morning. It's like 1:30. It's like give or take. I didn't vlog yesterday because I didn't really do any bar prep yesterday. I did like 5 family law lectures and it just wasn't happening. We had a fun little day. This morning we woke up and we ran a 5K. It was like a 5K at the zoo. It was actually really fun. I had a really good time. It was Eric's first 5K and he actually did really well. I was super proud. I'm not gonna lie, I finished expecting to wait a few minutes. I was like, it's gonna be a few minutes. And then he came in like really pretty quickly after me and I was like, oh my gosh, you go. So it was his first 5K. I was very proud of him. But then we basically just came back. I showered and like cleaned up my whole apartment. I cleaned enough to where I feel like better and like my sheets are in the dryer right now. So like everything's just getting cleaned. I'm about to go grocery shopping and I bar prepped for like 2.5 hours and I probably have like another hour or so to go tonight. So I feel like I'm kind of on top of things. I finished all the family law lectures today and I did like the other like review lectures and then I did like the review flashcards and then I did one of the sample essays and I actually did really well on it. Family law is a class that kind of just like clicked with me. I did okay in it in law school. Like I did like fine. But the essay I did really well on, so I feel pretty good. Tonight I just have some contracts, multiple choice questions to do, but I needed a break because I was sitting from like 10:30 to like 12:45. My sheets are done. But we're gonna go grocery shopping. I have no groceries right now, so we're gonna get some things and I need lunch and I need coffee, but we're having a good little Sunday. So let's go. Grocery haul time. This should be a week's worth of groceries. There's literally no reason why this should not last me a week. I got some things for recipes like this. I got ground beef because I'm making pasta tonight. I got pasta sauce, a yellow onion. What else is for that? Oh, and this mozzarella cheese for the pasta dish I'm making. And then I'm going to be making like chicken fajita bowls. So for that, I got some chicken. I got Mexican cheese, salsa, sour cream. And then I got a white onion and some peppers to chop up. So that's going to be another dinner. And then I'm going to make my lemon chicken orzo like I always do. So I needed lemon, chicken broth, asparagus, tomatoes, and more chicken. And then just other random things. I'm going to roast up some zucchini and some Brussels sprouts right now just to have as like vegetables for the week. Because I like to have like vegetables in containers that I can just grab and like add to my meals just to like get some veggies in. Then I got these mini hold the cones. I've heard really good things and I love ice cream. So we'll do those. This was mostly for Eric. I don't know if I'll like this. This is their new like enchanted jangle. I saw it on Trader Joe's list on Instagram, but basically it's just like a snack mix. And actually it does look pretty good, but it's just like really not my thing. And then I got 2 of these barbell protein bars because I've never tried them. And then, oh, the star of the show, Laughing Cow cheese. I eat this literally at least once a day. It's like my favorite thing ever. So I'm going to put all my groceries away and then I'm going to start meal prepping these veggies because it's Sunday and I need them for the week. I just finished meal prepping my veggies. I have zucchini and Brussels sprouts. That way, over the next few days, whenever I'm making lunches, I can just throw the vegetables in, so I don't have to think too much about it. But now it's about 4 o'clock, I think. Maybe it's like 3:30. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to chill for a little bit, and then I have to get back to studying. Okay, it is 5:28. I'm sorry. This angle in my apartment makes it look like I'm like in a dungeon. Like it's just like not aesthetically pleasing at all. But I'm about to start. I'm back at it. It's 5:30. I'm about to do these practice problems. I have 34 questions to do for contracts. I will let you know how I do. Hopefully I still do well. Like I did well in the last one. So if I do poorly, I feel like I'm gonna like be thrown off a little bit. The one thing I don't like is this tells you immediately after you answer the question whether you got it right or not. And I feel like sometimes if I get one wrong and then I get like 2 wrong in a row, it like really like throws me off my game. And obviously that's not a concern on actual test day. But I'm gonna hopefully get these done in the next like 35, 40 minutes and then cook dinner. And then bar prep will be done for the day and I'll feel like I had done enough because I didn't do a lot yesterday. So let's do it. Guys, that did not go well. I am like feeling very discouraged. Them has set me a goal of 55% correct and I pulled 50%. Like I literally like, it started off really well. Like I got like the first like 6 right. And then I don't even know what happened. Like I got really frustrated. I think that's the problem. And once I got frustrated, like I feel like I was just like speeding through it. I don't know, because I feel like I know more about contracts than that. Like I just feel like really disappointed with like, I don't know. it just makes you doubt yourself. And I realize that this is part of the process. And I realize that I know more than I think I do. And obviously, like, I got an 82% the last time I did it. So, like, I think the mental toll of, like, just seeing, like, I got, like, 6 wrong in a row, which was, like, so disheartening. And it was to the point where I was just, like, almost like, forget this, like, I'm done. And I guess I just have to realize that, like, during the exam, like, obviously I won't be seeing whether I'm getting them wrong, but, like, I'll probably have moments where I'm like, I'm over this. But, like, it's important to, like, really, like, keep pushing through that. So I don't feel great. I feel bad because I'm ending this vlog on a really, like, negative note, but, like, I don't feel great, but I just have to realize that, like, I have 34 more practice questions to do. I have 9 weeks until the exam. It's not that big of a deal that I'm scoring slightly below what they said I should be scoring. So yeah, if anybody has any tips, I think really I'm just gonna focus on, like, a lot of the mistakes I made, like, probably like 6 of the questions are mistakes I really just shouldn't have made. And then, like, the rest of them were just, like, little nuances that I hadn't quite figured it out. So, like, honestly, just really thankful that, like, I took a note. And so, like, I'd have, like, my computer notes next to the multiple choice, and whenever I missed something, like, I'd write the rule down, and I'm just gonna put that in, like, my little, like, contract section of my OneNote, which I'll show you in my next vlog. But yeah, that was the first bar studying vlog. Things were really good until just now. I'm, like, honestly, also think I'm just hungry. I'm, like, kind of cranky, whatever. So, I'm gonna go make dinner now, and I'm gonna end this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all in my next bar study vlog, which hopefully goes better than this one. Bye, guys.